It's another week. It's another week, which means another GTA update. Oh, weekly update. They never update their games, do you, Rockstar? So I'm going to go through on what you should buy and what you shouldn't buy and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Or what I recommend anyway. Can't tell you what to do, can I, sexy? Anyway, let's get started. Let's start off with the weekly car. The weekly car of this week is the Centorno. I like the livery on this car. I haven't seen it before. It looks pretty cool, sort of a green screen in a way, and some squirrels. But I mean, it's the same car since 2014. It's not any quicker, it's not even cheaper, it's 800k, it's like it is. But I mean, it is a mid-tier car, and like, it looks sick. It's just that it's not the best one. So if you want a good looking car for your garage, I recommend this car. If you want a fast car, you're at the wrong place. This car is nice for car meet, everything. It's just not the speed. Legendary. It's one of the oldest legendary motorsport vehicles out there. And I mean, it's a cool car, honestly. It's a beginner car. Some high levels have it if you have the money. I don't, so I wouldn't buy it. But maybe, is it worth doing the glitch for? That you make that yourself. If you want to waste your time doing the glitch for this car, do it. But I personally wouldn't. That's just me. 800k is 800k. Would you use this car? Or is it just for looks? The weekly car in the LS car meet is the Ocelot Ardent, which is a war stock car where you can add some submachine guns on, pretty sure. And it was for like 1.1 mil. The challenges on the LS car meet are pretty boring, I think. I mean, take some time, but they're easy. Place top 5 for 4 days in a row. So I mean, it takes a few. Here is Connor. I don't know what he's doing, man. Anyway, he's doing the gritty. So I mean, I personally, I might actually do it. I mean, it's easy. You play one game, you just gotta come top 5, and then you just gotta do it 4 times in a row. And if you skip one day, it resets. So keep that in mind. I mean, you save 1.1 mil, so you save quite a lot of money. And but the machine guns do not include. The machine guns do not include. So you have to buy the personally in like an MOC. So just keep that in mind. But like, yeah. So I recommend actually doing this one for once. Because usually they have pretty boring cars. But this week is pretty good. The premium test drive vehicle of this week is the Banshee. Now the difference between the premium test drive and the casual ones are where the premium one has HSW. So keep that in mind. This one is the only one with HSW. These ones do not. And this is the S2. I actually don't know the names of these. But if you buy them from here, you get the livery and you get all the upgrades with it. So if you want to buy a car from the LS car meet, I recommend you driving it first so you can see if it's worth the money. Otherwise you can just buy it original. The thing with the premium one, it is already house upgraded. So like if you buy it, just as you drive it, it doesn't get any better. It's already like house upgraded. Maybe you can upgrade like the brakes or something. It's not fully upgraded, but it has the upgrade, the house upgrade, as these cannot and do not have any of the good upgrades. That's why they're not premium. This week is really like is a good time to get GTA Plus, because if you go to Southern San Andreas, the benefactor Vorschlang hammer is free. Instead of 1.8 mil, it's free. Not only it's a free drifting tune to it, with only GTA Plus though, and the drift tuning for free. But this is only for GTA Plus members, so remember. So I'm just saying that this week is the best time to get it. I mean, I'm gonna mod this later, it looks sick. And over by Simeon, it is pretty good card. All these cars are removed, so I recommend getting them all. Personally, the Rat Rod is just, it's not a good looking car, but I just think it's a unique car. So I would either get the Rat Rod, or the Corvette. They both go for 695k. I mean, it's cheap, but same there. It's not a super fast car. It's like a budget car mid tier, and the rat rod is 378k. So I mean, same there. Cheap. I mean, half the car isn't even there, so I hope it's cheap. Other cars, they're right. But I recommend those two. That's what I recommend. But these 5 cars in here are removed from the game. So if you want them, get them now. They're only here for a week, and then they might be gone forever, as much as we know. One of the cars sale on Southern San Andreas, sorry, is the Dinka Kanjo SJ. Now goes, well, it depends on if you have the trade price or not, but it should go for 959k with normal price and 700k with the trade price. Another car is the Ubermacht Reinhardt that goes for 1.1 instead of 1.5, so that is pretty big save. Another thing on the Southern San Andreas is the Bravado Hot Ring Hellfire. Instead of 1.8 it goes for 1.2. I've never actually tried this car, I actually nearly missed it, but I mean it looks, I don't know, in my opinion it looks a little blocky. You know, just this on the side. I mean, you could probably put on a livery on there. It looks sick and it's probably really good. But it looks more like a drifting car and like a arena walk car, which is not. But I mean, if you're into these type of cars, I mean, I recommend getting it. But like, it's a muscle car, so don't expect any speed from it. Some discount cars on Legendary Motorsport is the Overflood Tyrant that goes for 1.5 instead of 2.5, so that is a big sale. I recommend buying that. I had that before. I actually liked it quite a lot. It is, I wouldn't say it has the best handling in the world, but it's good. It's actually pretty good. Another one is the Western Reaver, which is a motorbike that goes for 1.3 instead of 1.9. Personally, I don't know, I wouldn't have it, but I have a drag bike, which I recommend much more if you want a faster bike. So if you want a fast bike, I wouldn't get that one, I'd get the drag bike, or the Nagasaki Shinobi, one of those two, because they are really good. Now, this week, this is the time to make money. There's 2 times extra money and RP in drift races. And if you have GTA Plus, you get ×4 the money and RP, which is like insane. That's like one of the best ones I've ever done. And it's drift races, so if you do have GTA Plus, give a free car and do these races, because it's good. And if you do 6 drift races, you get 100k and a Rockstar helmet. Can't go wrong with the Rockstar helmet. Same with taxi work. It's 3 times extra money on taxi work. And it's classic races. So if you want to do a little car race, do the SC classic race. 3 times the money. I'm guessing XP. And if you want to live a normal civilian life, I recommend doing the taxi work because it's 3 times the money on there as well. And do you want a t-shirt? Well, if you log on this week, because we sold or delivered over 30 million pizzas all on GTA Online, and they're giving out a pizza this tea by logging on GTA this week, and this week only. If you miss anything of this to next week, it is gone. It's not fully gone, obviously, but you can't get the bonuses anyway. So I recommend, this is a good week, so I recommend going in, do the races, do taxi work, do EC classic races, do everything. Honestly, this is the best week out of all. So I recommend you all doing that. Tight. That was the end of this episode, guys. So remember, hit that little subscribe button somewhere here or here. Depends on your device. Hit the like button, please. I am probably live on Twitch as we speak, doing some GTA stream maybe. I don't know. Tune in and have a look. Somewhere in the description. So is my TikTok and my Twitter. Go check that out. Support me. And yeah, I'll see you maybe in the Twitch stream. That was cool, right? Right?